Okay, here we are at the Langstroth hive. As you can see, there's a lot of activity coming and going. I brought the nuke that I made last year to transfer my bees from the trap in town out here. I'm not sure if I'm going to split these two boxes, if I'm able to, or if I'm going to create a nuke from the resources in the top box. It kind of depends on how much they've put in that bottom box. If you remember from the last time, I had 8 frames. Some of them had plastic foundation with a little drawn comb. Some were just plastic foundation, and the rest were foundationless. So depending on how much they've got in that will depend on how much, whether I just split these two boxes or if I create a nuke, if I can find any queen cells and feel comfortable on splitting this hive. Not seeing any drones at the entrance, but we'll see if there's any drone brood in the box. And I'm hoping that the drones from this one will mate with the queen from the other one and vice versa. These hives are 30 or 35 miles apart, the bees are, so they're separate genetics, so there should be plenty of drones to go around. So let me open this up, and I'll bring you along as much as I can, and we'll see what's going on. Okay, here's a look down in the inner cover. There's a few bees up here. Let me pop this cover and we'll see what's in there. Here's a look down into the hive. There's a lot of bees. Hopefully we can find the queen, and we find a couple of queen cells. So let me pull a few of these frames and see what we got. Okay, here's what I got so far. These two frames that are in the nuke here have nectar and pollen, no brood on them. The first 3 frames have a lot of cat brood on them. This frame here has got the queen on it. I'm going to look and still haven't found any queen cells. There's some drone brood in here. It doesn't look like they're in a hurry to swarm. I'm going to look through the rest of these frames and then look at the frames in the bottom box, and I'll be back. Well, all but the last frame had brood in them, cat brood mostly. There is some open larvae. These girls are a little more tested than the ones down at the Land's hive. I'm going to put these frames back together and take that top box off and take a look down in the bottom box. I may end up swapping these two boxes and putting the empty box on top. I put it on the bottom before because we were due for some cold nights and stuff like that. I didn't want the brood in the white box to get chilled, so I think that's over with. We did have one more freeze or so since I did that, but I think that's about over with, so I might swap the boxes. I'll let you know in a bit. Okay, I've set the white box over on that bottom board. It's really come in handy today along with that nuke box. So I'm going to take a look in these frames. We'll take a look down in here. There's bees down in there, but I don't know that they're drawing any of the frames out. We'll take a look and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna let these girls settle down a little bit. They're a little agitated, so I'm gonna step back and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, this is the board under the screen bottom board. They've been cleaning out the frames that I give them a couple weeks ago, and there was a lot of hive beetles down in this area, which I squished every one of them, so it worked out to be a good pest management. So I'm gonna get this cleaned off and we'll go on from there. Okay, that's it for the Lands hive today. The girls have settled down quite a bit. They're still coming and going. I've got a few checking me out. I took my head net off. Might be a mistake. I went back to my vehicle and I got a ratchet strap. I'm going to leave this bottom board, the outer cover, and this nuke sitting here. Eventually I will be splitting this hive. There was no sign of swarming today. I didn't see any queen cups or queen cells or anything like that, so I'm not going to split this one yet. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. We're going to head back down to the Lands hive and see what the entrants are doing there. I'm probably going to split this up into 2 videos today, so I appreciate you watching my videos. If you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and share with your friends. Until I see you next time here at the apiary, thanks for watching and happy beekeeping.